SCR has finally released a sneak peek that is not a mesh train, showing a new heads-up display system that is apparently on the top right of the screen. We'll find out more about this in just a moment. Dan has been sick for a couple of days, but he's already back on development. Let's see his post-flu development updates on Rail Sim Universe. GCR is back on their active development with a new train, a very odd-looking train, and a little touch of Christmassy vibes. There's way more to come on today's Roblox Transport News. Hello. Fun fact, Christmas is in 3 days, and this is the last RTN before Christmas. So let's see what we got in our radar today. Before we get to the juicy stuff, I would like to tell you also something juicy to know, and that is Roblox Transport Awards. We got 22 nominees in this event and 14 categories. I'll be hosting this event, and the nominations are open as of now, and will close on the 26th of December. Click in the link in the description to vote your favorite games. First, we got Stafford County Railway with a preview that is finally not a mesh train, and this reveals a huge overhaul of the classic heads-up display they've made since version 1.0, and we can see here some clear differences. First of all, instead of the whole thing grouped together, the parts of a HUD are separate, with the train information and the information about the next stop and in a separate window right next to a signal aspect. That's all we can see really. I could easily predict that the train controls will be far separate from this part of the heads-up display. However, the question is, where will this exactly be on the screen? According to TMS Theory, this snippet was taken in a cab view of the Class 801, and the best position to fit the current view of the train is the top right corner of the screen, which is an interesting choice. I thought it would be the bottom left, but nope, they're putting it on the top now. But hey, that's just a theory, an SCR theory, kindly provided by Trainspotting Mayhem. Railway Engineering Studios are updating the panel for the conductor on Rail Sim Universe. This updated photo is the conductor panel 2.0. In the future, they plan to add ticket collection systems which will work in pairs with their ticket kiosk system, which allows players to book a train journey, purchase the train tickets in groups or individually, and earn a big reward payout for reaching your designated station. The development this week is also about West Palm Beach Station being now live. They have not completed the scenery around the station yet, which will come at a later date. A new update came around with 4-door seats on the BBL cars, added camera offset for laying out the local door, and a bunch of fixes. Finally, they have officially started on Engineer Controller 2.0 and will take several days to complete the overhaul. There will be no updates until it's complete, with several features including console support, VR support, better mobile support, a live map of your route and service progress, manual crossing triggers, modular UI blocks that can be hidden individually, better ergonomic placement of controls, and much more. There's a lot being developed in just a couple of days. Next up is GCR with their new spoilers. On Tuesday, Ollie, one of the devs, revealed their works on the 700 exterior, finishing up the roof components and some minor detailing work. From what we can see here, this is just 80% of the modeling work done. Next, we got a less interesting spoiler from The Rock. This was from a while back actually, a Class 458. Along with that, there's also a work in progress Class 59-0, which will be turned into a 66. I'm unsure about the joke here, but we got a Flying Scotsman 2 in here, looking slick as ever. There's more to Christmas here in GCR, as they've had a little bit of a redesign for Gothland. Obviously seeing this Santa hat on the top of a well-known statue, and a Christmas market far back near the clock tower. Finally, going back to the 700 with the shot of the rear end, and Ollie has already started working on the interior. That's a good thing to see on Grand Continental Railways. Hello Vectus, it seems British Railway has got a new preview for us to see. Well, let's take a closer look, shall we? Well, it is a Turbo Star Class 170 with a new fourth Transpennine Express livery. That's the main thing here in British Railway. There's also a slight difference in these weird, useless structures with more depth and design added comparing to our current one. In conclusion, this is a picture of the new Class 170 livery with a small tweak here at Russell Lane. The Croydon Transport game is about to celebrate its 2-year anniversary, marking significant advancements and innovation within the transportation gaming community. Throughout this period, the game has continually evolved, showcasing pioneering developments exclusive to Croydon, such as enhanced sounds, improved model quality, and better visual performance. All in-game purchases are directly reinvested, reflecting the game's commitment to continuous improvement, evident in recent additions like new fleets and sounds. The substantial investment has also contributed to the forthcoming Victoria Line project, funding elements like font licensing, voice actors for announcements, and new technology to enhance user experience. Community involvement has played a crucial role in shaping the game, with user feedback guiding most decisions and developments. The recent introduction of Generation 2 vehicles reflects this collaborative approach, while community feedback is actively sought and assessed to refine the gaming experience. The future of Croydon looks promising, with the addition of 3 new developers focused on enhancing user accessibility, immersion, and overall experience. Anticipated updates include revamped interfaces, improved physics, and an expanded map reaching Addington, almost doubling the current map size. Additionally, Croydon has made private service free, allowing easier accessibility for users with low-end and expensive devices. Congrats on Central for reaching this anniversary. Also, look at this sick announcement board. With London Commuter, their progress can be summarized with tunnel works being linked up with 7 station bases using these yellow parts called nodes. The game is close to being functional. In early 2024, they will start a significant revamp to their textures around the map using PBR, aka 3D textures, to better react with lighting around the map. They will also work on many more stations and areas for commuters to explore on foot, as well as fixes to certain stations and rebuilds to increase the game quality. You will see many more completed stations around the game and more of the technical/scripting side of the game. More importantly, they will be starting a new project on the Central Line along with the Piccadilly Line. Don't mention about Northern Line, that's gone now. SCR Creator Hub was a service that was created by a development studio that has since ceased operation. Hundreds of hours and assets are placed inside the website, and there's not much long left until the content will disappear from the main source. That's why there's a group of people who are archiving content together and collect most assets as possible from being lost. This can be helpful for creators and those who want to keep history in SCR. Their goal is to once again make Creator Hub and its assets available to the public without any endorsement. Currently, they are seeking for help, so join the Discord server in the description for knowing more and helping about it. It is appreciated. Personally, these took ages to make, and we don't want to waste the efforts put into the servers. It's still useful for some people. White Coast City Railway is still matching up to their advent calendars. On day 18, they've opened up a new store chain called Nesco. You'll get to see that across the map soon. We're also getting some maybe refined station announcements. And Redborough. Never heard of that. And also another secret location. We have no idea what this is. And a 4-track layout is enough to bring you everywhere. That is pretty good. And also, they've got a Staff of the Year voting. Not as good as the Roblox Transport Awards, if you ask me. Before we end off, a small note from SCR along with Dovedale. Signaler applications are now open and will close on the 3rd of January. So make sure to reply, linked in their SCR Discord. Dovedale has released its winter update featuring snow and more important stuff, such as traction has now been reduced, track circuits in SAT and FM SAT Bell is now different. That is all from me today. Hope you enjoyed this week's RTN. That was our Friday checkout. Thank you all for watching and listening. Have a great night.